Ravens fans, we need to talk about something that's been raising a lot of concern. Is it time to give up on Justin Tucker? The kicker, who has been a symbol of trust and precision for years, is now going through one of the toughest stretches of his career. 10 missed kicks in just 13 games, and in the last game, he missed crucial points against the Eagles. The question that everyone is asking is, can he still be the reliable scorer the team needs? The situation is becoming more tense with every mistake, and the pressure only grows. But what's really going on here? What are the experts saying about Tucker's struggles? Is there still hope for him, or has he lost the magic that made him one of the best kickers in NFL history? Stay with me until the end, because we're going to break down all of this and try to figure out if we can still trust Justin Tucker, or if it's time to look for alternatives at the position. Go Ravens! Have you ever seen Justin Tucker miss this many kicks? This season has been tough for the most reliable kicker the Ravens have ever had. In 13 games, he's missed 10 kicks, 8 field goals, and 2 extra points. Against the Eagles, for example, Tucker missed 7 points in a close 24-19 loss. These mistakes have been costly and turned what was once a sure thing into a troubling issue for the team. It's hard to believe that the same Tucker, who has won so many games for the Ravens with his precision, is struggling like this. It feels like the games are becoming harder to win, not just because of the opponents, but because of those points left on the board. When the games are so tight, every mistake counts, and that's been weighing heavily on the final outcomes. What makes Tucker's situation even more concerning is that his struggles directly affect the team's confidence. The Ravens rely on him to score in crucial moments, and these mistakes impact not just Tucker's mindset, but the entire team's. So, what's causing this? Is there something technically wrong with Tucker's kicks that's leading to these mistakes? What stands out about Justin Tucker's misses is that they all seem to follow a pattern. Most of them veer left, except for the latest one, which went right. This isn't a coincidence. Special teams coordinator John Baxter explained that the issue is tied to Tucker's kicking technique. Tucker has always been known for his impressive leg strength, but that power comes at a price. It requires perfect balance between the legs and torso. If his left side doesn't follow through, the kick will veer off. Baxter went on to explain that Tucker does what's called crossing up, a movement where his right leg, when kicking, causes his left side to cross over to compensate for the impact and maintain balance. But if that crossing isn't executed correctly, the kick pulls off course. Think of it like pulling on a rope. If you don't hold it tight, it'll slip in a direction you didn't intend. And that's exactly what's happening with Tucker. His strength, which was once an asset, is now a vulnerability. With so many kicks pulling left, it's clear that this technical adjustment is critical for Tucker to regain his reliability. The challenge is that fixing this technique requires not just practice, but also confidence. He'll need to work on aligning his form without losing the power that's always been his trademark. The real question is, with the help of the coaching staff, can Tucker make this adjustment and restore the balance he needs to hit those kicks? Well, we're more than halfway through the video, but before we go any further, I noticed you haven't liked this video yet. That's really important so YouTube keeps recommending my content to you. It's free, and it helps a lot. So, go ahead and hit that like button now. Thanks. Let's continue. Despite the recent mistakes, the Ravens coaching staff still has full confidence in Justin Tucker. John Baxter made it clear that the problem doesn't lie with his teammates. He pointed out that long snapper Nick Moore and holder Jordan Stout are delivering flawless performances, and their operation is the envy of the league. In other words, the issue is truly with Tucker and his execution, not external factors. This trust isn't without reason. Tucker has built an impeccable reputation over the years, coming through in critical moments. The coaching staff understands that a rough patch doesn't define a player of his caliber, and they're betting on his track record and ability to bounce back. But there's no denying that the clock is ticking, and the pressure keeps mounting with every game. The margin for error is shrinking, especially in such tightly contested games. The Ravens know it's not easy to fix a kicker's accuracy during the season, but they're willing to give Tucker the time he needs to find his form. The challenge now is for him to turn that trust into tangible results. Every accurate kick from here on out will be a step towards not only getting points on the board, but also regaining the trust and security he once had in the team. The real question now is whether he can rise to the occasion in time to make a difference in the decisive moments of the season. After breaking down everything happening with Justin Tucker, it's clear that despite the mistakes, he still has the skill and history to recover. The question now is, can he fix his technique and return to being the unstoppable kicker we know? Or is this rough patch a sign that his best days are behind him? And you, Ravens fan, what do you think? Can we still trust Tucker in the coming weeks? Or is it time to look for a permanent solution at the position? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates on the team.